What is up, guys? We are live. This is our second broadcast here at the mill. We've got Kevin and we've got Nichole.
Hey there.
And we're gonna just hang loose here. Just stick with us. We're gonna let people tune in. We don't want to exclude anybody from this. So we are here at the current site of the plaza, which is gonna be amazing. This is going to be where you ask your questions to the sales team. So get those questions ready. And again, we're gonna just hang tight about 15 more seconds, let people tune in. We've got this beautiful tree we're gonna tell you about here in a minute. We just got this put in, we're really excited. And as you can see, man, we are busy. There's lots going on over here. Construction's happening, things are going in, homes are being designed, grand opening is on its way. We're so excited here. Okay, so we've got Kevin and Nichole. These are our experts in all things the mill, community, and sales. So if you guys have any questions, now is the time to ask them. And while you guys get those questions forming in your head, I'm gonna go ahead and lead with a couple that we had from our last Periscope. One of the big questions that we had was about the HOA and the internet and how those things interact. Can you guys just clarify that a little bit for us?
Yeah, you want to take that, Kevin?
Sure, I'll take that. So the HOA actually is going to own the fiber to the home system that will be in the streets here, but it will be serviced by a separate service provider to get that professional service that everybody wants. Since it's fiber optic to the home, it will be able to upgrade as life around you upgrades to very, very high speeds. We'll be starting off with a system that can go up to 100 megabytes per second in the download and 50 megabytes a second in the upload. Now the way that that's going to work is you're going to pay for your internet, your TV, and your phone separately, but since the HOA owns it, most of the revenue goes back to the homeowners association, which is your association, and cuts down on your owner's dues. The final piece of that is that you get all of that for a starting price for a triple play package that is under $60.
Oh, wow.
And then you can upgrade from there for premium channels and faster speeds and all of those other things.
Okay, great. We just had another question come in about the prices for courts 1 and 2.
Absolutely. Are you asking what they are?
Yes.
The courts 1 starts right around the low 200,000s and the courts 2 in the high 200,000s. We'll be releasing the prices for release 2 right around the time of the grand opening. So stay tuned for more specifics.
Okay, and when is the grand opening and how would I get involved with that if that's something I want to go to?
So the grand opening is the weekend of October 25th. And we're going to be sending out an invitation to everyone on our interest list, so you can RSVP through that. So definitely take a look at your emails in the coming week. And if you're not on our interest list already, you need to be on our interest list.
Awesome. So yeah, you guys can go to our website. It's really easy. It's just the first thing that pops up. Jump on our interest list and you'll get roped in right there.
Yeah.
How many units are still available?
We still have a couple of bungalows available, as well as a Villa 4 available in the release 1. So if you're interested in one of those beautiful bungalow 4s that you just saw in our last Periscope, give us a call.
Okay, great. And then if I miss out on those, how do I get roped into phase 2?
So what you want to do is take a look at our website, and it gives you all of the information. But what you do is you get pre-qualified with Alpine, and then we call you in to let you know what's available, what the pricing is, all of those details, and you can go ahead and make a reservation for release 1 right now, and release 2 after the grand opening.
Okay, when will phase 2 begin?
Release 2, when are we building it?
Yeah, when does release 2 initiate?
Right after the grand opening.
Actually, release 2 is under construction right now.
Okay, so it's already happening.
It's already started.
So if you miss out on release 1, release 2, it's already happening.
It's
Come to the
already
grand
being
opening
built.
and you're not going to miss any momentum.
That's right.
Awesome. Hey guys, can you hear us okay with all this construction going on? Sounds like you can, but if you're having a hard time hearing us, just let me know and we'll try to speak up for you. Great.
Exactly.
Okay, they can hear us good. Awesome.
Perfect.
When will the park construction start and end?
We anticipate that the park will start construction in about a year. It's part of a future phase of the development, and we've got to assemble all the pieces for that and then get it designed with community input and city approvals. And then we anticipate it'll take about 6 months for it to be built out.
Okay.
So the park is roughly a year and a half to 2 years away from being completed. But those that are here at the mill in the first releases will have the loudest voice in determining what that park becomes to make it fit their lifestyle.
Okay, great. We have another question. How many homes are in release 2?
30.
30 homes.
There are 30 homes in release 2. There are 10 bungalows, 10 villas,
Awesome. And then talk to us about where the park's gonna go.
Right here. So this is our plaza. You can see a street coming in right here. And right across the street, all of that land you see, that's our future park.
So what is this giant mountain of dirt? What is this?
Oh, that was really cool. So that was material that we pulled up from the site, and then we had it ground up, and now we're using it as road base.
Oh wow, so that's reused material right there.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, that's great.
And you can see some more right here going into our plaza. We're reusing bricks from the site around the plaza and around the community.
Also, some of these are like historic bricks.
Yep, from the building right here.
And then talk to us about the plaza. What is the plaza?
Well, the plaza is one of those great community gathering spaces that we're really excited about. It's going to be connected to the future public market, right in between the market and the park. So this is a place where the community can come, gather. We're going to have a live-on wall. We're looking at ways to program it. This is going to be a really unique space.
Oh, great. So this is going to be like that community activation where people can come hang out, do kind of fun things. We got this giant tree. You'll notice, like most communities, we didn't get a little stick tree. We got a huge tree. And we're really excited about that. How big is this tree?
About 30 feet.
Oh, I'm gonna miss this question. Ask that question again. It came in right as we were clearing out through the plaza. If you wouldn't mind, about the releases. We don't wanna miss you. Go ahead and ask that one again. That's the thing with Periscope. It comes and goes so quick. So thanks for bearing with us, guys. How long until this plaza is complete?
The plaza will be set in the next couple of weeks, and then there'll be some further improvements that will come in after that with some of the high walls and so on. One of the things that we think is really cool about the design is that it's going to have hops growing up around the outside of it.
Oh wow.
Those hops, we actually have been in contact with a heritage grower of hops in the area that provides hops for many of your local brew pubs or brewmasters, and they're going to assist us with planting those. Those hops will grow up really tall and lush and green all summer and into the fall to provide shade and nice green space. And then about the time of the first frost, when you'd rather not have shade and you'd rather have a big sun coming in on you in a late November day, the hops will get cut back for their winter dormancy, and you'll have nice bright sunshine around our relocated 35-foot tree.
What about the incentive packages for release 2? Is it similar to release 1?
Those haven't been released yet. Those will come out with the pricing for release 2. So anticipate that in the next week or 2.
Okay, so would it be a good idea to get on the interest list for that?
Absolutely. And the interest list is separate from our priority list. We're going to the priority list for release 2 buyers. So that's where you need to get pre-qualified with Alpine, and then we'll give you some more information.
Anything special we get for buying early, like credits?
There were several incentives included in the release 1, and those are still available prior to the grand opening, and then we'll release what is available for release 2 when the time comes.
Okay, and what is, just one more time, we had the question, what is the official pricing on the HOA dues?
The HOA will start at $110 a month for the very initial phases, but as more people come in and more homes come in, the cost drops pretty dramatically and pretty quickly, and at the time that the whole community is built out, it'll be down under $60 a month.
Okay, awesome. Are there any extra taxes?
The area does have some extra flood district taxes and some others, and then in addition to that, there is a community facilities district that is specific to the mill that provides funding for upkeep of the park, of the walking trails, some assistance for the urban farm at the school, and then some assistance for other regional parks like Southside Park with its big pool complex and fishing pond that is just about 3 blocks from us.
Okay, how much, are you asking how much are the HOA fees, Nickel Pickle? They're $110 a month. We had a question earlier about, is there a pool? And the answer was no, but I was wondering if maybe we could talk more about the marina and some of our plans for that.
So the marina is a terrific asset here in the area. It is literally just on the other side of Interstate 5 from where we are. It's Miller Park, a large park area with riverfront picnic tables and so on, and then the marina itself. It also is the connecting point between the Sacramento River Parkway that runs along the railroad spur to the south of Miller Park and the marina, and then the promenade that's being built down from Old Sacramento that connects to Front Street and the marina. Our community is really fortunate to have an existing railroad undercrossing of Interstate 5
that
will be converted from the rail use that it has now, where it provides delivery of some materials to some of the manufacturers here, and convert it over to a pedestrian and bicycle connection right over to Front Street, the marina, and the river. You would be able to get on your bike here at this location right under the freeway and go all the way up the frontage to the American River Parkway and all the way out to Folsom if that was your passion.
Oh wow, awesome. So if you're a cyclist, that is some good news
Oh yeah.
for you. We had a question, what is the amount on the taxes per month on the HOA?
So the HOA is something different from the taxes. The total tax rate is around 1.3%, and that includes the standard 1% that everybody pays across the state, and then about 0.3% roughly is all the others. Yeah, that's the CFD I was discussing, but also others that are in place for the school district, for the flood district, for other parks and maintenance within the city, and so on.
Okay, awesome. Do we have any other questions coming in for you guys? We've covered a lot. So if you have any other questions, shoot them our way. We've talked about the park. Have we talked about how large the park's going to be? I don't know if we covered that.
It's just over 4 acres, all said and done.
Does each building have shared entry? Do residents walk up the same set of stairs to their units?
No, there's only one building where there's shared entry. That's for the courts 1 and 2. Every other home has its own separate front door. And even when you have a shared entry and you walk up the same flight of stairs, you do still have a secondary front door. So you still have your own access.
Okay, and then I was wondering, I've heard some stuff about these pavered roads. I was wondering if we can maybe just go take a look at those and see what the roads here at the mill are going to look like.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go check those out.
Want to check it out right here?
Perfect. We had a question. What home is your favorite, Nichole?
The Court 4.
The Court 4. Is Release 2 already sold out?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Don't worry.
So you want to get on the
haven't
priority
missed
list for
out.
that. All right, so walk us through. What are we standing on here?
So this is the standard paver system here for our drives and for our private streets here at the mill. And this is a really terrific system that we've got for so many reasons. The first thing is if you look down here and you see how there's a gap between the pavers and then a little bit of gravel in there, these are permeable pavers. So when it rains on these pavers, it doesn't wash off like standard asphalt and go away. It goes down underneath the pavers with an ability to potentially percolate back to groundwater. And then if it fills up because it's a heavy rain, it can flow through the pavers and percolate into the streets, which are the same system.
So it keeps it all in the same town.
Keeps it all in here. Now, the other thing that's great about these, we believe, is we think they're much more beautiful than a standard asphalt, black asphalt street. Less heat gain. And then finally, asphalt requires a tremendous amount of ongoing maintenance that would have been a cost for the homeowners association, where every 7 to 10 years they'd have to go in and start resurfacing it and doing all that, and if they ever had to fix something, they'd have to cut it open and then fix it. With a paver system, which are concrete, they have more than a 30-year life, and if for any reason you do have to fix something underneath there, you can pull the pavers out and put them back. So it's a significant savings both for the environment and for the homeowners association long term.
Awesome. Okay guys, awesome. If you have any other questions, fire them our way. Otherwise, again, we really encourage you, get on our interest list. That's where all the information is going to come your way first. Check out our grand opening. Information on that is going out soon, so jump on our interest list from the website. And if you have any other questions that we didn't cover, shoot us a tweet and we will get to you.
Absolutely.
2 doors for the courts.
For the Court 1, you have a shared entry and a stairwell, and so you go up the stairs, and then the Court 1 home has a secondary front door. So
awesome.
You still have the same keypad and everything, and then the residence 2 above it has, again, a separate front door as well.
Have any businesses signed up to join the public market?
Not at this time. We haven't done a request for that.
No, the public market, which is going to be a tremendous feature here and we're really excited about, is going to take about a year to really get going. One of the main reasons for that is to start getting interesting businesses to want to be here, is we need to have a community that they're going to have as their neighbors that are going to be their customers. So we're going to be working over the next year to create a renovation plan for the market building and to work with a lot of local vendors to create a market that you'll love to have right at your front door.
Local or chain businesses?
We anticipate them to be local businesses.
Is there drought landscaping?
Well, this community is really a water saver in so many ways. The first way that we talked about is the fact that the permeable pavers allow rainwater to percolate back in. Being an urban infill in a higher density community, the landscaping is much more modest and appropriate. We have appropriate drip systems and drought tolerant landscaping that's going into the community. And then finally, these are very modern to the latest building code and water code homes that will be as efficient as any other home or more in the area.
And we also do rain dances every once in a while, just so you know, encourage the rain to come our way. Awesome. Any other final questions, guys, before we sign off? Thanks so much for hanging with us. I'm gonna count down, give you guys a minute. Any other questions? And again, if you didn't get your question answered, or if one comes to you later, send us a message, an email, or a tweet. We are very responsive. We will get right back to you. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in with us.
Thanks a lot for
Have a good
checking us
day.
out.
Bye.